You're listening to Vet Synapse, a podcast connecting the world of research, innovation, and practical help to the veterinary profession. I'm your host, Dr. Philip Judge from Vet Education. Let's get connected with Vet Synapse. Well, welcome everybody to another episode of Vet Synapse. I'm Philip from Vet Education, your host for the podcast. I'm thrilled today to welcome Dr. Phoebe Fear, who's the Veterinary Operations Manager for Companion Animal and Equine at Zoetis. Phoebe, thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be talking about some dermatological things today, and we're going to start by going back in time a little bit to the bad old days in which we had an itchy dog and sometimes not much more than corticosteroids to try to help them with. Do you remember those days, and how have things changed over the last little bit? And let's lead into hopefully some brighter times for our itchy friends.
Great. Thank you very much for having me, Philip. And you're showing my age because, yes, I do remember those dark old days working in practice when there were not too many options available for dogs with itchy skin, primarily corticosteroids or maybe some shampoo. So, yes, we're really lucky now. There's some more specific therapies that are available as first line and ongoing treatments for these dogs that are efficacious and safe options to choose from long term.
Great. Can you share a little bit more with our listeners about perhaps the approach to the itchy patient before we get down to talking about some of those options?
Yeah, I think it's really good. Yeah, before we jump into any sort of product details, it's important to discuss the general principles of the workup of an itchy dog case and allergic skin disease. We do know allergic skin disease is one of the most common reasons that dogs are presented to veterinarians. Primarily, owners come in because their dogs are just so itchy. They're scratching or they're keeping them up all night or licking, and they're really concerned and they're just wanting to get this behaviour resolved and look for some treatments to help their dog. So because it's a prime concern, and we really want to try and stop that itch while vets can work up an underlying skin disease. You know, we're trying to work to identify the main sort of therapeutic reason as to why these dogs are so itchy and what's happening. What Zoetis has done is we've worked really closely with some Australian veterinary dermatology specialists from all around the country, and we've created helpful guidelines to support GP vets in managing and diagnosing pruritic conditions. These are called the ABDAP guidelines.
If you'd like to hear more of this podcast, why not become a Vet Education member, where you'll not only get access to podcasts, but our entire webinar library, plus a huge general library, special offers, discounts, and a whole lot more. Check out the website veteducation.com for more details.